Good morning. Day 6 of the soft lockdown here in the Meyer Marker's house. And it's going. We've only had one day where we've been able to go outside because it's just so overcast and wet. It's just not pleasant out there. I was going to send the kids out this morning for a scavenger hunt that I saw online, but I don't think it's going to happen because it is supposed to rain here late this morning, early afternoon, but I think it's going to be more like 11. So another indoor day. But today I am going to implement a technology earning system. So the kids each have their bingo boards for school, and they can earn 5 minutes of technology time for each box that they do. And then I can also print out extra work for them that they can earn an extra 5 minutes. And then I'm going to say cleaning a room will be 10 minutes. So hopefully that'll get them doing stuff. And then later on this afternoon is when they can do their technology. So we're going to try that and see how that goes today. As far as me, I am going to get dressed today. I know I've been kind of wearing the same thing in a few videos. This dining room area to clean up and the mess that Chayton made on the floor. I still haven't made those shirts yet. I know that we still have plenty of time being locked in, but I really should get on those shirts. I also probably could clean up my room with all the crafting stuff everywhere. So those are some of my goals for today. I forgot to mention that I did film a little bit yesterday, but it was not enough to have its own episode. I wasn't feeling very well yesterday. It was just a really off kind of day. So I'm gonna insert that footage before we go into today's stuff. So right now. Did you guys sleep down here all night?
We want to sleep down here again.
Okay, did you guys actually sleep?
Yes.
Yeah?
He is crazy.
He's gonna lay on the bed and watch some Mickey.
Talon's bed.
Yeah, it's nice and tall. It's like a double. A big double. He climbed up from the couch here. Oh, he's determined, and when he's determined. What are you gonna write?
Shot. Write a story about a time you had a challenge in your life. Challenge to me, trying to do it is challenge for me because I do not like shots.
So Talon is starting on his. Raven is pouting about hers, even though all she has to do is draw herself. We're just not in a good mood. Maybe when she wakes up. Talon is working on the diameter of this room. And this area is going to cause problems, but I'm about to show him.
This area is humongous.
But that's in
That's
inches.
square feet.
That's inches.
I know.
So
Square inches.
you have
That's why it's so big.
Okay, well, if you need to get it to feet, you need to divide that by what?
12.
Okay.
Because 12 inches are in a foot.
Yes.
If you want to make it a centimeter.
We're not doing it in centimeters. I'm going to whip up some leftovers. We have the rest of the corned beef, and I still have some of my potatoes. So I'm just going to make a little potato corned beef skillet. So this will be kind of like a leftover St. Patrick's Day food, because you could do this with regular potatoes and the cabbage and everything. Just put it in and make a skillet out of it. Got Talon on sweet potato duty, sweet potato stirring duty. I'm gonna just peel apart some of the corned beef. There's Brussels sprouts in the microwave. Move it all to the side. I'm gonna break the egg in the middle.
What are you making?
A skillet. Here's the skillet. It's kind of like a breakfast skillet I'm having. It's almost noon. So this is going to be considered a brunch skillet, but we've got the leftovers. I've got the sweet potatoes that I had from the other day. Got more Brussels sprouts, and then the corned beef, and then an egg that kind of got scrambled. We're gonna try it.
I got want to use that.
Might be kind of hot, bud. It's sweet potato, an egg. It's pretty good. I loved this recipe, and it's just it's a good way to use the leftovers, so that way you're not opening up more and more and more food during this time of rationing. Does Sleeping Beauty have a better attitude now? Miss Raven? You feeling a little bit better? You ready to do some portrait? That was delicious. Talon's over here making himself some eggs.
We're only using 2 because
We're just gonna kind of ration things a little bit.
I didn't know it was coming out so fast.
Yeah, it's got a lot of pepper. Let's see how you handle it.
Achoo!
Right?
Let's add some more salt to get rid of the pepper.
No, that's just gonna make it worse.
I'm not gonna add more salt. I'm just gonna. Let's try. Best eggs I've ever had.
Really? So we need to douse them with pepper. Cheat. Hi. Hi, cutie pie. What do you have in your mouth? Oh, puffs. Okay. Talon is doing his book a day with his teacher, and Raven is watching with him. Today, I've had like a migraine on and off throughout the day, and I've been a little achy. I think that the weather is messing with me, but tonight's dinner, I didn't feel like cooking anything, even though we do have a bunch of meals to cook. So we decided to get some takeout from one of our local Mexican restaurants. Support the local businesses that we don't want to see close when everything is, back up and running. So definitely, if you don't feel like cooking, see what local places are available still. Raven's proud that she found a tail. What were you doing, Talon? Well, what were you doing on the Chromebook? You went to a website?
A website, and it was, I could probably just open it and find it immediately. It's Lunch Doodles.
With, what's his name? He's
With Mo Willems.
Willems. He's the author of the Pig and the Elephant book. And so you were doing one with him?
It was March 18th, which is he said it was
That's today.
It is. Mm-hmm. It's March 18th. Make a
doodle.
Crazy face out of 18.
Okay.
And
so you did it yourself? Yeah. You picked that?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, that's cool. Okay.
And you see 18, the 8. The 1, and now it's a person.
Yeah, it is.
Beard.
Nice. you camouflage the 18 very well. That's very cool. Very
looks
creative.
Like a normal person.
Yes, it
does. You
does.
can't even see the 18.
Right. The Game of Life is a fun game, and it doesn't take too long. But I don't like the little people that get all over the place because they're hard to find and clean up. Got Talon doing his physical activity.
Mommy,
Raven, I want to see your portrait. Let's see your portrait.
My portrait is put it up.
Very nice, Raven.
I made my.
And Chayton is chewing on pencils. You don't score any points for that.
Would this be
kind of. There's other things that are spheres that I would rather you touch so you don't break.
Sphere.
There you go. There's a sphere on there. Good job.
Cylinder.
Yeah, that's basically a cylinder. Yep, he found my cylinder. And
a cube. I found a cube. 6
pillows line up.
Oh, yeah, we have 6 pillows on our couch. Very good.
And it's lined up. I lined up.
Are you taking care of your baby? You might want to learn how to hold your baby other than by the head. 'Cause that's going to hurt the baby. Rectangular?
prism.
Yep.
It's a game.
Misunderstood the assignment, right? We needed what?
3 of each.
Yes. All right. So let's start.
The spheres. 1 sphere, 2 sphere, 3 sphere.
Be careful with BB-8.
Body.
Okay, now the next one is cylinders. 1 cylinder, 2 cylinder, 3 cylinder.
Very good.
Mommy, I saw McDonald's.
Next one is a cube. 1 cube, 2 cubes, 3 cubes, all different sizes.
Very good.
Mommy.
And
Yeah.
rectangular prism.
Hold on, Ray.
It's a battery pack, which is
Mm-hmm.
1, a game, which is 1, and another game, which is 1, but it's a little bit longer and thinner than this one.
Very good. Now I can sign off on it. Raven, show me your drawings and tell me what each of them are and what we get from each of the stores.
We get food from here.
What is that place?
I don't want to be sledding, so I'm going to make a ground for this.
Mm-hmm.
In a car.
But what's the store?
I can't remember the name.
Did you put the letter on it?
W?
Mm-hmm.
It's a big store, remember?
Sorry. The main store we go to.
I'm not showing them.
Wall.
It's a wall.
Wall.
Mott.
There you go. And what else do you have?
McDonald's and Dunkin' Donuts.
Okay. And what do you get from McDonald's?
Cheeseburgers with a Happy Meal.
And what do you get from Dunkin' Donuts?
Pink. Sprinkles.
Donuts, right?
Donuts.
Yeah, okay. What field trip did you guys go on?
We went on a penguin one.
Well, no, what was the place called? Do you remember?
San Diego Zoo.
Very good. Who did you guys see when you were there?
We saw a zebra.
Uh-huh.
We saw no, not a sloth, a koala.
Mm-hmm.
And we also saw a African penguin.
Okay. And what did you guys learn? Raven, did you learn anything from your field trip? And Tim, what did you learn?
I didn't know koalas lived in I didn't know they were living in Africa. Well, I don't think it was Africa. Australia.
Australia.
I didn't know they lived
yes.
in Australia.
Yes. We have done this one math problem over and over again, and I have tried to do it the way that he does it. I get the right answer doing it the old school way with carrying the one. So yay for old school math, boo for new math because we keep getting it wrong. And the funny thing is we keep getting different answers. So I just got out of the shower and I'm sitting here feeding Chayton, who's just pinching my belly. And I was looking at Facebook and there was an article talking about blood types and the coronavirus. And type A apparently is the most susceptible and type O is apparently the most resistant. And luckily I'm type O, but I think that Chayton might be type A. I'm not sure what the other kids are. I need to look through and figure out what type they all are. Not that I really feel like, oh, I'm type O, I'm going to go out into the world and everything. But it's interesting to know and to see who to look out for. I will say, though, whenever there is some sort of sickness going around, I always get sick. So it's, I'm bound to get sick, I think, no matter what type of blood I have. It's about 3 o'clock right now, and I am about to make the dessert that we did not have for St. Patrick's Day 2 days ago. So what it is, it's my own concoction. There's going to be an adult version and a kid version. The adult version is going to have some Baileys in it. And other than that, we're just going to do some powdered sugar. I split up the cream cheese in the 2 bowls. And then we're going to add some pudding, heavy whipping cream, and some cocoa powder. And then again, to the adult, we'll be doing that. By the way, I don't really measure things so much when I make stuff, so I'll try and kind of add in a measurement of what I'm doing, but I might just kind of make it up as I go, because it's gonna be like a mousse kind of thing. But I wanted to add cream cheese because I love cream cheese, so it's like a cheesecakey kind of mousse. Texture difference between the two. The one with Bailey's is less stiff just because the kids one has more whipping cream versus adding the Bailey's. So that's why I did add a little bit more whipping cream and some more of the pudding to the one with the Bailey's just to try and thicken it up a little bit. I'm gonna put them in some cups and put them in the fridge, and hopefully they'll set up, and come dinner time we'll be able to have it for dessert. We need to taste for quality control. Definitely can taste the cream cheese in it. Probably wish I had put some more chocolate into it. Chocolate's kind of on the lower side. Time to taste the adult one. Definitely get the Bailey's in it, but it's not as harsh as I thought it would be. Drinking Bailey's straight is getting to be a little trying for me just because of the alcoholic fire that you taste in your mouth. But that's why we have the cream cheese and the powdered sugar in here and the pudding to sweeten it up. This is why toddlers cannot be unsupervised. He was right next to me too, apparently, and knocked a whole bunch of these down, and I was just too busy working on cleaning up dishes that I didn't pay any attention. But there are macaroni noodles all over. He had some in his mouth. Chayton. Hello. You think it's funny, don't you? You cannot. Thank you, Raven.
I set them up.
Yeah. Hey. You can't eat raw noodles. It just doesn't work. Hey, what's in your hand? What's in your hand? Oh, a cookie. Okay, that one's fine. Macaroni noodles and a whole bunch of boxes knocked down. So I made this drink, and in my pink glass, it looks like a beautiful sunset. Blue curacao at the bottom, pineapple juice and Malibu, and then it's just the color of the glass at the top. I can't get grenadine to float, it sinks. Got one doing the obstacle course, got one singing Christmas songs. All I can say is thankfully we have a basement, even though I'm kind of stuck down here, because someone doesn't like me leaving the room from him. Tonight's dinner from HelloFresh is seared steak with a demi reduction, and it comes with garlic mashed potatoes and honey roasted carrots. Now, it came with 1 clove of garlic. I like my garlic. I guess there's not too many potatoes. But it came with all of this here. So everything that we need. The steak. It's got 3 packages of sour cream. Garlic. Scallions. We've got the potatoes and the carrots. Then we've got the demi glaze and honey. So let's get started. Washing and drying produce is always in the first step, and then I do need to preheat the oven and take care of the carrots and potatoes and slice the scallions, and then I'll mince the garlic. All gone. Your fruit snacks all gone. They're still in there. I'll help you get them out. You can go back and watch the Tim tracker. Huh? Everything is chopped up. Next step is to toss the carrots with some olive oil, salt, and pepper and roast them for 20 to 25 minutes. Now it's time to make the mashed potatoes by doing some boiling in salted water. Start it. So that's gonna cook. While the potatoes cook, we're gonna pat dry the steak and put salt and pepper on it, and then cook it up in some oil over medium-high heat, about 3 to 6 minutes per side, and then cut it after it rests. We interrupt this current dinner video to show you what trouble this little guy gets into. Jayton. My other kids did not get into this kind of trouble. I don't know, you being the youngest, somehow. Yeah, we need to figure out how to get that off. Back to your regularly scheduled steak. What are you doing? It came up surprisingly easy with wet wipes, so yay! This is why it's important to have a timer going for things, because they definitely run their too long. I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of butter. Now we add the 2 packets of sour cream. Now to mash. And I was supposed to save some of the water, and I forgot, so I'm just gonna have to add milk if needed. The end went fast because I forgot to saute the garlic in the pot before returning the potatoes, so I had to do the garlic separately. But the potatoes are now all set. The demi glaze is set. The steak I have to cut, and then the overcooked carrots are good to go. I feel like this slice cooked through really well. I'm gonna try it. Gonna do a little dippy dip in the glaze. Meat is tender. Glaze is fantastic. I need to heat up the meat though a little bit because it is it's a little cold from sitting. Everything looks good except for the overcooked carrots. So we're gonna try this and hopefully the rest makes up for it. Let's try this steak. Oh, I'm glad I reheated it. That sauce is amazing. I don't know what they put into it. So I did try the carrots already. I'm gonna dip it in the sauce and see if it helps with the flavor. You don't like the carrot? You have so much in your mouth.
Mommy?
I'd say yes, it does help with the flavor. The charcoal bits.
Put it out, buddy.
Just gotta try these potatoes.
All right, crunchy carrots.
I probably would have opted for skinless potatoes, I think. Like, not skinless potatoes, but to take the skin off the potatoes. Not
potatoes. No.
so great with the skin. I don't know, it's just like an interesting skin.
No.
What do you think of the meat and potatoes, Ray?
Talon used to eat it too as a baby.
Thumbs up, yay. It's kind of chocolate.
Talon?
I wish I had added more chocolate.
If you ever
Oh,
get super, super hungry, I don't care what you eat, it's going to taste good.
how's that,
If
Chayton?
you are starving, you will eat whatever. Your body will be like, I
You're
need
so
something.
cute.
I don't care about the taste.
starving.
Yeah, I was gonna make some whipped cream, but I didn't. It's like drinking it straight from the cup.
Drunk.
How is
Good.
yours, Ray? I wish I had added more cocoa to it.
Cocoa?
Chocolate powder. It's an interesting texture.
I haven't tried mine.
Are you allowed to drink in video? Yeah.
Oh.
It's good. It was good before. I probably won't eat all of this though.
No?
I have some.
Bath time for the Chayton butt. Do you remember how to pull it so it goes? You gotta pull on the back. Got it. Pull, pull, pull. Let it go. In the water. You gotta pull it hard. Oh. Giving him a bath. Dinner was so good. It is one of the top meals that I would categorize from HelloFresh. Loved every part of it except for my burnt carrots. I wish I had set the timer, but it was really good. Today was a good day. We got schoolwork even more than the last few days, so we're slowly gearing up to getting a lot of stuff done. Hopefully everyone's holding up well. And we'll keep coming to you as long as we have something to film and as long as we have people who are watching. So until then, we'll see you at the next Meyer marker.